Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to do the real review for the Vivo X Fold 5. Now you can pick this one up online. I'll throw the link up in the description. The price on this one is $1,100. All right, so let's get right into it. First things first, shout out to White Shoes, back in the building.
I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes. I love my white shoes.
Calm down. Okay, Vivo X Fold 5. I love this phone. Okay, but let me start off by answering a couple of questions. Number one, if you got the Vivo X Fold 3 Pro, should you upgrade to the X Fold 5? And the answer is no, definitely not. Same processor, same display. The only real difference is with the X Fold 5, now you're getting IP58 versus IP48. You're getting Android 15 versus Android 14, and you've got a 6,000 milliamp battery versus a 5,700 milliamp battery. However, with the X Fold 3 Pro, you do have slightly better cameras. This one is 50, 50, 50, okay? And 20 on the front. With the X Fold 3 Pro, you got 50, 64, and 50 with 32 on the front. Now, how does that break down into real world usage? It really doesn't. They're basically the same phones, and I have both of them. They feel exactly the same. Okay, so if you got the X Fold 3 Pro, just keep it, unless you like this green color. All right, so next question. Is this phone worth $1,100? And the answer is yes. At $1,100, as Bob Barker would say, the price is right. This is the right price for a foldable device. Now, as much as I love the Z Fold 7, $2,000, this is overpriced. Y'all see the Pixel Folds? $1,800, this is overpriced. $1,100 for what you get, this is great. Okay, this might be one of the best deals in foldables right now. And if you think about it, for the price of this Vivo X Fold 5, okay, it's almost going to be like buying two of these. Okay, this is $2,000 versus $1,100, and they're damn near the same experience. However, there's some few differences that we got to talk about, which brings me to my next question. If I had to choose one of these foldable devices, which one would I choose? The X Fold 5 or the Z Fold 7? Now, y'all know, I'm an official Samsung nut hugger, especially this year. As of right now, this is my favorite phone. Not just my favorite foldable device, my favorite phone. I like this better than the S25 Ultra. This is my number one phone out right now. But if you think about it, let's go pound for pound. Okay, pound for pound, there's an argument to be made. The Vivo, okay, the Vivo's IP58, dust and water resistant, versus IP48 with the Galaxy. Okay, so you're getting more ingress protection. The battery, the Vivo has a 6,000 milliamp battery with 80 watt fast charge versus 4,400 milliamps with 25 watt fast charge. That's kind of a joke for $2,000. Next, the display brightness. Now let me go ahead and open this up. The display brightness, you're talking about 4,500 nits versus 2,500 nits or 2,600 nits. Now in the real world, and when you're outside in sunlight, you're going to notice the difference. Okay, the Vivo has a brighter, more vibrant looking display. It just does. And of course, the cameras. Now the Vivo, 50, 50, 50, 20 on the front versus 200 megapixels, 10, 12, and 10 on the front. Now, I know what you're saying. 200 megapixels versus 50 megapixels. It sounds like the Galaxy has a better camera. No. Okay, no. And wait till y'all see the photos. Vivo makes the best camera phones. Now, y'all know. Y'all know. Vivo makes the best camera phones out right now. This camera right here is probably one of the best cameras that you're going to find on a foldable device. However, okay, now, why would I pick the Galaxy? First of all, the Galaxy has a better processor, Snapdragon 8 Elite. Now, I know some of y'all nerds out there are going to say, oh, the Snapdragon 8 Elite, it gets hot. It be heating up. Look, man, I'm not sitting around playing Genshin Impact for 46 hours straight. In my day-to-day usage, and I'm talking about I use this all day, every day. Not only do I use this all day, every day, I use both of them. Shout out to the Mint Mafia. I'm using these two phones. These are like my main phone and my work phone now. That's how much I love these. Snapdragon 8 Elite processor, the phone feels faster and zippier and smoother. Not to mention, you got Android 16 with 7 years worth of upgrades versus Android 15 with maybe 2 to 3 upgrades. Who knows? It's not really set in stone. You will get some upgrades, but like I said, 7 years guaranteed updates. Not to mention, you got Samsung Dex. You got all of the Samsung AI, circle of search. You got way more customization. I mean, look at this. You see the levels of customization on this? You see I got a music player right on the front. So much customization on these. And if you notice, I can make the lock screen just stay on. It's just way more fun. It's just a more fun phone. Not to mention, works on every single carrier. Now, this works on AT&T. Some people say they got it to work on Verizon. It is what it is. It definitely works on T-Mobile. But this is going to work on every carrier in the USA. And not to mention, speaking of USA, if you live in the USA, if you drop your Z Fold 7 and you break it, you could go to your neighborhood Samsung store and get it fixed. Okay? If you drop your Vivo X Fold 5, you're going to have to call up Xi Jinping and try to get a replacement. Okay, so me personally, if I had to choose one of these two, I'm definitely going with the Galaxy. But the Galaxy price is just crazy. Okay, the Galaxy price is just crazy. Now, let's talk about the Vivo X Fold 5. Again, I love this phone. Let me get a little wipe down. And shout out to Vivo. Okay, shout out to Vivo. Vivo has been coming out with the best colors. Now, that's one of my gripes with Samsung. Y'all got me involved with the Mint Mafia now. Y'all got me doing hits for the Mint Mafia. I like the mint color and all that. Yeah, but honestly, I do like the blue a little bit better. But look at this green. Look at this green. This is one of my favorite phone colors of the last couple of years. Now, y'all remember when I had the Galaxy, I believe it was the S23, that green S23? That was sick. But this is fire right here. Look at the Vivo. Look at the red. Look at the red. Okay? Look at the blue on the X200 Pro, X200 Ultra. Look at these colors. And they got the titanium. Vivo is doing it right. Okay, Vivo is doing it right with the colors, and Vivo is doing it right with the price. $1,100. You can't beat this. Okay, you can't beat this. Now, there's a couple of things that I don't like. Watch this. You see when you get your notifications, let me wipe it down. Now, I got this one right here set to full screen notifications. Now, if you want to, you can have your notifications like this. Let me get another wipe down. Hold up. You get another wipe down. You can have your notifications like this. Now, this is another Vivo phone. You're going to get the nice juicy icons, okay, with the actual notifications. I love that. I love that. Now, if you leave it on full screen like this, you're going to get the actual message. But the problem is, once you unlock the phone, you see the notifications disappear. Watch this. Now, you're going to see my notifications right here, right? Once I unlock the device, let me put my passcode in. Okay, just unlock the device. Look, you do get updates. Okay, install, remind me later. Okay, once you unlock the device, that's the end of all your notifications. Now, that might seem like a little petty gripe, but I hate that. I hate that. You see with my Galaxy, when I unlock the device and I lock it back, all of my notifications are still there. Okay, all of my notifications. Soon as you unlock the device, all your notifications disappear. I don't like that. Okay, I don't like that at all. And I would say, let me get all my dislikes out the way real quick. I would say, you see, I do got a bunch of notifications still, but they just disappear from the always on display. The speakers on this, they're not that great. Okay, this phone doesn't have the best speakers, and that's the problem that you're gonna find with a lot of foldable devices. Okay, the same thing with the Honor, same thing with the Xiaomi. Okay, a lot of these thin foldable devices, the speakers ain't gonna be that great. Let me see. Any other dislikes? Now, I'm all over the place with this video. Any other dislikes? That's pretty much it. I mean, for $1,100 for a quality foldable device like this, I'm really not going to sit here and nitpick y'all to death. I mean, there's no Google circle to search on this one. This is the Chinese version. So you do got a lot of Chinese bloat. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of Chinese bloat on this. But for what it is, okay, let's review it for what it is. A dope foldable device. Bro, let me show you something. Look at this. Now, this full screen right here is actually 0.3 inches bigger than the Galaxy. 0.3 inches bigger than the Galaxy. Okay, now, hard to see when you put them side by side. But the Galaxy, look at the thickness. Now, this might be, again, they might seem like, about the same thickness. But trust me, once this is a game changer right here, and I hate to keep talking about Samsung. I know y'all gonna say, "Damn, Flint, take Samsung's nuts out of your mouth for 5 seconds." Look, man, I'm not here trying to sell y'all phones. I'm trying to give y'all reviews and give y'all honest opinions. Once you use the Galaxy Z Fold 7, it's pretty much game over for every other fold. Now, I know somebody's gonna say, "Oh, what about the Pixel 10 Pro XL Fold coming out?" Bro, Samsung already won this year, okay? Samsung already won, but everybody ain't trying to spend $2,000, okay? Maybe you got an iPhone and you want a secondary phone, an Android phone that happens to fold. This is a great option. $1,100. You don't need an iPhone 16 Pro Max and a $2,000 fold, especially if you're just gonna use it every now and then for fold stuff. This phone right here actually delivers. Build quality. Okay, let's talk about the build quality. Y'all know I gotta say it. Feels so good in the hands. Ladies, you know the procedures. You got some waterproofing on this one. You got this beautiful glass satin finish on the back. Okay, 6,000 milliamp battery with 80-watt fast charge. This is a beast right here. Okay, this is a beast. Now, how y'all feel about the big cameras? Y'all know Vivo. Vivo always gonna give you that big camera like that, a big giant island on the back. But I don't mind the big camera on the back like this if the camera delivers. Wait until you see the food photos. The camera actually delivers. And speaking of camera, I got shoes right here. Look, I'm gonna just get a quick shot of shoes. Look at the camera. Now, this is just a point and shoot shot. Look at that. Look at that, bro. Look at that. Now, let's see real quick. All right, shoes, do the same thing again. Let's take it over to the Galaxy. Now look at the difference with the Galaxy. Now I got so many notifications. I got so much notifications, but let's see. If you look closely, right? If you look closely, look at the difference in the camera. Look at the difference. I mean, the Galaxy is very lifelike, but the Vivo, bro, if I had to post one of these photos, oh, I'm posting the Vivo. I'm posting the Vivo for sure. Anyway, excellent build quality on this one. Okay, so you're not gonna have to worry about breaking this. You do got some IP58 status on this. Next, let's talk about biometrics. Okay, look at the face unlock. One. Hold on, let's get 3 in a row. Oh, I keep pressing my finger on the side. Let me do that again. Hold up. Okay, face unlock. Come on, oh, Vivo trolling now. All right, 1, 2. Let's get one more. 3, excellent biometrics, okay? Fingerprint sensor works flawlessly. Now I'm gonna use a different finger. See nothing? Bang. Excellent biometrics. Y'all know Vivo makes some of the best biometrics in the game. Now, when you swipe over once, this is gonna be your quick toggles, not quick toggles, your, what do you call these, widgets, okay? These will be your widgets, but this is the Chinese version, so you're gonna get a bunch of Chinese widgets and a lot of stuff you're not gonna use. You can add some more if you want. You got weather, you got your steps, okay? You can add something like this, like device management, you know, battery percentages and all of that. You know, you can add some more stuff. Let's do one more. Let's do a weather, okay? Add the kit, just like that. Okay, but it's nice and smooth. If you want Google, just press the G and there's your Google homepage. Okay, 120 hertz refresh rate. And again, the brightness, up to 4,500 nits brightness. I hate a phone that when I'm outside in the sunlight, I can't see it. This ain't one of those, okay? You're definitely gonna see this phone outside in the sunlight. Okay, now let's see. Swipe down. These are gonna be all your quick toggles. I don't have to go through all of this stuff. We kind of did that in the unboxing. But if you swipe down, you see you got everything. You got screenshot, screen record. You got an IR blaster, Samsung. Okay, IR blaster, if y'all look closely, AT&T. Okay, you see I'm running it on AT&T. Getting full bars, excellent service. All of my notifications do come in, and they all come in on the lock screen. Okay, so no issues with that. Let me see, do I get any new notifications yet on this? Not yet, I'll leave this one up. Okay, let's keep it moving. Now, let's check the web browsing speeds. Go to Samsung.com. Okay, look at that. Keep in mind, this is $1,100. Okay. This is the full website. And of course, if I want to open it up, look at that. 8-inch display, glorious, super bright. Okay, now you do got, now you see a little rainbow around the side, that's my notifications. You do have a lot of multitasking with this. So watch this. let's go to Facebook. Okay, so say I'm on Facebook. Now I want to go to messaging. I could just hold the messaging app. Hold up. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Hold up. Let's go to messaging. Now I can put the messaging right there in the middle. Then we could do something else. Let's do Instagram. Right there in the middle. Okay, do something else. Let's do Amazon. We'll do Amazon. Right there. Bang. Okay. Or we can exit out all of this stuff. Put those to the side. Let's go to Instagram. We'll do full screen. And we'll do Facebook. Just like that. Okay. So now I can do split screen. We can swap them. Save the combination. I can also open another one in the middle. Take it over to YouTube. This is why you're buying a foldable device. Okay. Foldable device. Boom. Bring my Amazon right back like this. Move that around. So we got a bunch of apps open all at the same time. All using them. Look at that. This is a multitasking beast right here. And then we just save those right to the side. And at any moment, you look, all my apps on the side. So the web browsing speed. This is a Snapdragon 8 Generation 3. Okay. I know, like I said, I know some of y'all are going to say, oh, I don't like the Snapdragon 8 Elite. To me personally, the 8 Elite just feels like it's a little bit faster. It's really not just the processor. I mean, the phone itself just feels a little faster and zippier. Okay, but still, for $1,100, y'all see I'm having no issues at all. Open up Chrome, open up my messages, open up Amazon, open up Facebook, open up Instagram, full screen, minimize, just like that. Okay, look at that. And look at this beautiful display. This is sick. All right, this is pretty sick. All right, we'll come back to that in a minute. Okay, so excellent web browsing speeds. All right, so now let's test out the dual stereo speakers. Of course, I got the official Flossy Carter sound test by my homeboy Mark Rebier. Now, when you're listening to this, remember, the speakers, they not the best. They not the worst. I'm not going to say they're trash, but they're not the greatest. Listen closely.
Sound test, Papa sound test. Everybody shut your mouth, Papa sound test. Time to test that quality of sound test. How's it sound, Floss? How's it sound, Floss? How's it sound now? How's it sound now? Does it sound big? Does it sound loud? How's the bass, baby? How's the treble on it? How's it sound now? How's it sound now? That's a sound test. That's a motherfucking sound test. Sound test. That's a sound test, baby. That's a sound test. That's a motherfucking sound test. How's the sound on that shit? God damn it, hella.
You can hear the bass. You can hear the treble. Look, I cover up just the bottom. This is just the top.
How's the sound, white shoes? How's the sound on it?
Again, not the greatest, but not the worst.
How's the sound, baby? That's a sound test.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Rebier. Like I'm saying, not the greatest, not the worst. Here's the thing. If you're used to using something like an iPhone 16 Pro Max, okay, maybe an Asus ROG 9 Pro, something with some banging speakers, then it's going to make these speakers sound a little lower and a little bit more tiny, a little less bass. But as far as foldable devices go, this is right up there with the Galaxy and the Honor and everything else. This is a foldable device, so you're going to get super thinness. Okay, so you're not going to have the banging speakers. But the speakers, they're not bad at all. If I had to rate the speakers on a 1 to 10, I'd give them a solid 7. Solid 7. Now, for the best part about a foldable device, the display. Watch this. Go full screen. Now you're going to get the black bars. You can rock it like this. If you want to, you could go full screen. Look at that. You can barely see that crease. All right, minimum creasage. Excellent viewing angles. That's the full-size video right there. Now, of course, this is a foldable device. So if you want to, you can fold it like this. check this out. Now I can skip. I can reverse. That's your flex mode. And of course, if you close it up, here's your outer display. Full screen on the outer display. Look at that. Up to 4,500 nits brightness. Excellent viewing angles. And a lot of times, this is how I watch my videos, just like this. This is a big ass display. But if I need an even bigger display, open it right up, bang. Rotate it, get a little more screen, and bang, full screen. Little cutout for your camera. Nice thin bezels on this one. But it is beautiful. This is how it's gonna look when you're watching your videos. Let's keep it moving. All right, so now let's try a little gaming. Of course, we got Asphalt Legends, and this is one of the best things about having a foldable device. This big, beautiful display for gaming. Okay, here we go, y'all. You get my drift on. Okay, I need that ramp. Ooh, got him in midair. Hold on, watch this. Woo. Hold up. I'm drifting off the side. Oh, okay, hold up, I'm losing. Back up, son. All right, and there it is. Bang. Let me turn this down. Okay. Gaming. Okay, now these are the basic Android app games, but let me show you something else. But real quick, okay, if you're gonna use the basic Android games, no issues. But watch this. This is how you take it one step further. All right, check this out. Now, if you get a game controller, like this GameSir G8, you can use Xbox Live. So I'm gonna play a little Killer Instinct. Jago boys. Okay. And look how dope this is. This is like having a Nintendo Switch on Asus ROG Ally, a Steam Deck, whatever you got. This is just as good. Watch this. All right, let's see if I still got the touch. Now, I usually play Grand Theft Auto 5 or some racing games on one of my favorite games. Uh-oh, okay, wait a minute. Got him. Ain't gonna kill it. Oh no, ragdoll. All right, hold up. The T-bags. All right, watch. Let me get one more, y'all, one more. Oh, hold up. Oh, see, okay, hold up. Now this is what you gotta watch out. You see, it slipped up. All right, hold up. All right, here we go. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Now I'm fooling around. Watch this. Ain't gonna kill it. Okay, here we go, y'all. Oh no. Okay, hold up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All right, but you get the idea. You get something like this, little GameSir G8, and turn your phone into a portable gaming console. All right, so now let's talk about the camera. And like I said earlier, this is one of the best cameras that you're gonna find on the Fold. Watch this. Let's go to portrait. Okay, we got shoes back here. Looking extra cute. Okay, yeah, shoes. Do something cute. Look at this. Now watch when it processes. Look at that shot. Boop. Beautiful. Now, we already went through all of the different shooting modes. I know somebody's going to say, did this phone pass the zoom test? Okay, now let me show you. Y'all know the zoom test. Watch this. Look at that. This is the zoom test. This phone passes the zoom test with flying colors. Now, just in case you don't know what the zoom test is, let me show you. All right, I'm going to show you. I'm all the way down the block from this school. Okay, now I did a wide angle. You see, I'm all the way down the block. Then I take another shot a little bit closer. What I'm trying to do is see that sign right there. I'm trying to see that sign. So any phone that I could zoom in and clearly read that sign, that's how you know it passes the zoom test. Now, of course, you get a few better shots than others. Oh, look at that. Them portrait shots. But watch the zoom test. I did it again. Hold up. I thought I did it twice. Okay, here it goes. Look at this. Look at the zoom test right here. Look at this. Now, this is not the best quality. The Galaxy is a little bit better, you know, with no distortions and all of that. Not the Galaxy Fold, Galaxy S25 Ultra. Matter of fact, let me see something real quick. Let's pull out the Galaxy Fold. And we'll take a look at the zoom test and see which one looks better. Okay, here's the Galaxy zoom test. You see what I mean? Look at that. You see the difference? This is the Galaxy Z Fold 7. Now, of course, I try to take a bunch of different shots and try to get the best one, but they all came out like this. Okay, I take about 5 or 6. You know, I don't want to just take one and go with that one. Look at that. Now, you can almost read this, but compared to the Vivo, look at the Vivo. This passes the zoom test with flying colors, not to mention just my point and shoot status. I love this. Now, wait till y'all see the food. Psst, psst, boop. Oh, sorry. Okay, watch this. Look at these shots. Look at these shots. Just quick point and shoot. Look at that. I love this camera. And Vivo. Look at the Vivo camera, bro. Look at the Vivo camera. And speaking of the Vivo camera, the Vivo, the X Fold, the X Ultra. Watch this. Same thing. Look at that. Let's do a quick portrait. Not a portrait video. Regular portrait shot. All right, shoes, do something. Psst. Look at this. Look at the Vivo camera, bro. The Vivo camera is just unmatched. Look at that. Bro, look at that. It's just unmatched. But look at this shot right here. Now, I'm going to post this one. Look at that. That is stunning. All right, so take a look at these test pictures and videos for yourself. All right, so one quick side note with the camera. Now, if you want to, you can have it like this. When you take photos, you get the immediate preview right on the side, just like that. This does work in flex mode. So if I take a photo, bang. If I want to do some videos, I can record and use this as a little stand. That's perfect for vlogging. And of course, one of the best features about a foldable device is turning the preview screen on. This way you can get the best selfies and video quality because you're going to be using your rear camera. Now here's another dope feature. You got the IR blaster. Now remember, IR blasters are not only for TVs. You got your air conditioner, your cable box, your projectors, your fans, your light bulbs, your air purifiers, your amplifiers, DVD players, water heaters, cameras, RGB lights. Basically, anything that has a remote control, you can pair your phone up to it and use it as a remote control. Now, as you can see, I got my Sony TV already paired up, and it works perfectly. But let me show you how I use mine upstairs in the office. All right, so I'm sitting up in the office. I just finished working. Now I want to turn off all of my TVs using one phone. Okay, so let's start off with the Samsung TVs. Just like that. Another one. Just like that. Now we'll switch over to LG TV. Press the button. Just like that. And now let's switch over to Sony TV. Press the button. Just like that. The IR blaster is so clutch for me. This is a major go. All right, so now let's do the RDA test. Regular daily activities. Now you just spent $1,100 on a brand new Fold. Let's see how it works in the real world. Now, one of the things that I love about this Fold, it has tent mode. You see, I got it unfolded like a tent, and you get the built-in desktop clock. How sick is that? So a lot of times I just leave it on my desk just like this. Now let me show you the charging animation. Plug this in. Okay, now I want y'all to see that. Let me not look at it. Look at that. There's your wired charging animation. And of course, you do have wireless charge. Now let's see if I can get it to work. There it is, wireless charge. So, this phone does have 80-watt fast charging, so you don't have to charge it up overnight. If you want to, you could just go to sleep like this, put the phone on your pillow. All right, let's go ahead and lock it up. Put it on your pillow just like this, in tent mode. Now, y'all seen the unboxing. There's a bunch of different clocks you can use. Matter of fact, I'll show you them real quick just in case you didn't see that video. Okay, so if you look under desk calendar, always on display, you got ones that look like this. You see, that's the starry clock. This is vivid and dynamic. Okay, now, I like to use ones like this with just a big date and time. I'll switch to a different one. Let's see, let's do the flip clock. Okay, so say you like to, matter of fact, yeah, say you like to keep it basic with the flip clock. Lock this up. Open it up. Okay, make sure you don't put it on the button, though. Okay, just like that. And you get the big flip clock. That's pretty sick. All right, let's go back to the RDA test. All right, so here we go. RDA test, regular daily activities. Now, I just woke up. I can see my clock right there. Okay, I like to have a big clock, or you can just leave it like this. This way you'll see the time, date, battery percentage, and all your notifications. Now, when I pick up the phone, just look at it. Excellent biometrics, opened up immediately. Now, the beauty of having a Fold is you don't have to unfold it. So I can start doing my regular stuff with the phone in one hand, just like this. So, of course, we check the weather first. Okay, 81 degrees, sunny, beautiful day in New York City. Exit out of that. Next, let's go to Google. Now, this is when I would like to unfold the device. So now I can see more Google stories. Instead of just one level, I got two levels. Okay, so we got, what's this? Some new rock action, live action movies. Okay, buy the Galaxy S10 FE. It's a nice little tablet right there. Now, what is this? Marshall JVM JCM 800. Okay, hey, it is what it is. Yep. FBI raids home of John Bolton. Word? John Bolton got raided up in this piece? Okay, hey, it is what it is, man. Let's see. Okay, Nothing headphones. Ghostface came out with Supreme Clientele 2. Who heard that album? I thought it was mid. I thought the album was really mid. Let's see, you got the TCL 60 Ultra. Okay, new phones coming out. Who ordered the Pixel 10? Now, everybody asking me where my Pixel 10 videos. Y'all know Google don't really send me phones to review, so I got to get the retail version like everybody else. So I'll be doing my unboxing for all of the new Pixel phones on Thursday or Friday. And, of course, the Pixel Fold comes out in October. Okay, we got the Honor Magic 8. Okay, what's this? What's going on here? Honor Magic 8. Now, this is another thing I love about the Samsung phones. I would love to just summarize the website. AI Summarize. Okay, that would have been nice to have. It is what it is, though. Okay, we got Netflix movies. Okay, cool. Now, speaking of AI, let's exit out of that. Let's go to photos real quick. I want to show y'all something. Let's go to photos. All right, check this out. Now, y'all know AI Erase is one of my favorite features. Say I want to post this without my license plate. You do have AI Erase. So we could do manual. Just block that out just like that. And bang, now we got a clean license plate. Okay, so that actually does work. Let's exit out of all of this stuff. Okay, so where was we? Now, we already looked at Google. Okay, that's how your Google homepage is going to look. Okay, let's see. Did we miss anything? Red Magic 11. Okay, with Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite 2. Okay. Vivo V50. Who's seen the new Invincible video game? Woo, that's going to be crazy. That is going to be crazy. All right, so let's exit out of that. Next, let's do a little work. Now, keep in mind, this is Android 15. So here's all my Android 15 widgets. Okay, so now I got to do a little work. Let's go to emails. Okay, read some emails. Let's reply to this. Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro. Bang. And then what I like to do is we'll go to small window, minimize, and leave that on the side. So we'll come back to emails later. Next, let's see. Did we see anything on the side? Nothing to really look at right there. Cute little cat right there. Okay. Whoa. Take it easy, bro. Take it easy. Cat looked like he was about to catch one. Happy ending. Chill, yo. All right, let's go. Let's do a little social media. Let's take it over to Facebook. And this is what I love about Folds. Look at that. You see white background, minimum creasage on this. Okay. Let's see what we got going here. Okay, let's see. Regina got the Galaxy Z Flip 7. Okay, shout out to Regina. Let me get her like that. She got the Galaxy Z Flip 7 in red. That coral red color right here. Okay, iPhone 16 versus 17 Pro. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Anti-reflective display, about time. Okay, aluminum plus glass body. Okay, a little bit more thick on the body though. 12 gigs of RAM, A19. Triple 48 megapixel cameras. I mean, this phone is just so far behind. 25 watt MagSafe charging, 5,000 mAh battery, starting at $1,300 almost. I mean, what y'all think about the new iPhone? I mean, I'm tired of this shit. So even though I'm not a big fan of that little plate on the back, I'm tired of this shit. So hey, any change is a welcome change. All right, look at the legs. Damn, yo. Okay. All right, we got let me turn this down. We got the Ice Giant bezel. Okay. Let's see. All right, we got Peacemaker, new Peacemaker coming out. Now watch this. Now, at any moment, if I got to go on the run, all I got to do is close it up just like that, and now I got the phone in one hand. Back to Facebook in one hand. Facebook in one hand, see what's going down. Okay, now what's this? Pixel 10. Now look, now if I want to see something like this, then I open it up and get the full screen. So this is Pixel 10 Pro XL versus 16 Pro Max. Let's see. The Pixel has, slightly smaller display. Okay, 3,300 nits brightness, titanium frame. Okay, they're going to that's a 16 Pro Max. Okay, 45 watt fast charging. Look at Google. Look at Google trying to do some specs this year. Yeah? Look at Google trying to do some specs this year. Now, I did order that jade green color. I kind of like that. All right, anyway, so this is how your Facebook is going to look. And then at any moment, I could just, let's go right here. Bong split screen multitasking to YouTube. Okay. Go Google right in the middle. Look at all that multitasking. Beautiful. Back to my Gmails. This is what Folds are all about. Multitasking. Okay. Apps upon apps upon apps. I go messages right in the middle. Apps upon apps upon apps. Okay. Put all that stuff to the side. Bang. We'll leave that for later because at any moment I can come back. All right. Next, let's take it over to X. All right, let's see what's going down on X. Let's go to the, let's see, am I logged in? Okay, yeah, let's go to the notifications. Let's go to the mentions. Okay. Let's see. When the streets was real. Who knows? What y'all know about the pages and the payphones? Okay, what y'all know about the payphone life, bro? This is he right. This is when it was real outside. All right, this is when it was real. Let's see. Let's see. Floss, Uncle Floss, when we unboxing the Jimmy Fallon Pixel 10s, bro, the Pixel 10s, mine should come on Thursday. So Thursday or Friday. And I got to go out of town on Friday, so hopefully they come on Thursday. Let's see. Spend, not spin. What is that? Okay, let's see. Okay, hey, Floss, is it possible to review the action camera? I wanted more food content without breaking my pockets. Okay. Spend, not spin. Okay, that was an autocorrect. I do got some cameras. I shout out to my man Tyler Buster. I get into some cameras, and if I want to reply, gotcha, bro. Okay, we'll do gotcha, bro. Okay, just like that. Hit reply, keep it moving. All right, let's see. We got the charge video up. Every time I unbox a product and I see a manual, I say to myself, the usual books and shit, plug them and file them. That's what I like to hear, man. That's what I like to hear. What are your thoughts on the new Pixel 10 series? I mean, honestly, Google is all about software. So if you got the Pixel 9 Pro XL, I don't see it being a huge upgrade, especially just for MagSafe. I mean, the MagSafe was a nice touch. Samsung dropped the ball. Now, if the Galaxy S26 doesn't have built-in MagSafe or Google Snap, as they calling it, it's going to be an epic flop. Epic flop. I mean, not epic flop, but right now, man, this phone right here is doing it so big. Samsung got to, you're only as good as your last product. They got to build onto this. They got to keep it building. All right, anyway, let's keep it moving. Like somebody watching, let's see, living large, watching Big Floss on the large screen TV. That's what I like to see. That's what you call living large right there. Yep. All right, let's see. Shout out to everybody who's supporting the giveaway. Look, man, I'll talk about that when I do my next giveaway video, because somebody actually accused me of doing a giveaway to a friend. Like, come on, bro. Like, I'll show y'all all of the receipts and all. I don't got time for the bullshit. I don't got time for the bullshit. All right, we got the techniques. All right, so anyway, so now let's exit out of that. Now, look, if you notice, all of my apps still running in the background. Okay, I can just close everything up. Exit out of that. Look at this, nice and smooth. If I want to play some music, take it right over to Chief Keef. Got the music going. What song is this? You know what I'm saying? Got a little Chief Keef going on right there. You know what I mean? All right, let's keep it moving. Next, let's go to TikTok. All right, now let me turn this down. Now at any moment, you see I got all these apps on the side. Let's get rid of these real quick on the side. Bang. Okay, so here's TikTok. Now remember, we could do TikTok like this. Let's see, not really much has changed. Galaxy S26. Ooh, look at that. That looked like a mint. Hold on, what was that? That looked like the Mint Mafia Galaxy S26. Okay, so here's how your TikTok is gonna look. And then at any moment, okay, what's this? Something big backy? Bang. Now we got full screen. I have full screen on the tweets. Pixel 10 Pro versus Galaxy Fold 7. Bro, come on, man. We all the Pixel 10 Pro Fold is going to be cool. Don't get me wrong. You see the difference, right? This is my Pixel Fold right here. I love this fold. It's super bright. Don't get me wrong. Let me put my code in real quick. I want y'all to see something. Don't get me wrong. I like this one, but look at the difference. Let's go to home screens. Look at the difference in the size. The best thing that the Pixel has going is the width on the outside, but this shit look corny. So they kind of fixed that a little bit. When you want your outer display to look like this, okay? This is how your outer display is supposed to look, like this. You see the Galaxy is just so much more fun. Look at that. You got the live wallpapers. It's just more of a fun phone. Anyway, let's go back to TikTok. And I'll leave that in the background right there. Oh, wait a minute. Now we got a smack right. Hold up. Whoa, what was that? Hold up. Is she crying or laughing? Hold up. Whoa. Smacked her into some emotions. She smacked the emotions into her. Yeah. All right, let's see. Let's keep it moving. Look at this. Now, people saying, this ain't really Mars, man. Look, let me keep hope alive, man. I like to just have hope. Now, what is this? Okay, some new themes right here. Now, personally, I don't like all of these kind of themes, but this is what I love about Galaxy phones, the point that you can do that kind of stuff. All right, we got some IRS stuff. I don't even want to talk to the IRS right now because, oh man, yeah. Whoa, smack the blood. Oh, smack this eye out of shape. This is crazy, yo. This is bananas right here. All right, anyway, Sweet Tea Hennessy. Okay, you got my attention. Sweet Tea Hennessy, hold on a second. You got my attention. Now watch this. I just gotta leave this type of shit open in the background. Look at the Galaxy phones in the background, bro. With the unlimited live wallpapers. Come on, bro. Come on. Oh, look at this new Audi alert. Oh, look at the doors. Why the doors open like that? The doors open kind of weird. That looks a little weird. I'll be honest, that looked a little weird. Y'all seen the doors open horizontally out this bitch? What is that? I mean, of course, all doors open like that, but them shits look like they was just, I don't know, it looked a little weird. Let me know if I'm wrong. Maybe not too weird. They opened backwards. Okay, they was a little backwards. All right, shout out to Spigen. Y'all gonna see the Pixel cases coming, hopefully. Okay. Everybody got the first looks. Everybody asked me where the first looks. Google did invite me to the event. Shout out to Google. They did invite me to the event, but y'all know me, man. If I'm not taking the phone home with me, why I'm going to the event? I only go to events that I'm leaving with something in my pocket. I'm not just going in to look. All right? Fuck out of here. If y'all not giving me one to take home, I'll wait till I get home and do my shit in the house. All right, anyway. Look at it. Somebody got that's a big fat raccoon right there. Raccoon flopping all over the house like that. Yo, get out of here. Now, who's seen this new razor? The new razor? Now, I might have to get one of this. This is my man bored at work. I might have to cop one of these. Yep. Oh, I might have to cop one of these because I need the bling earrings. Yep. I think I'm going to need those right there. Yep. My man be gatekeeping on all the plugs. Yo. I got to hit him up, yo, because I want this. Let me go ahead and let me go ahead and remind myself to check those out. That looks nice, though. I mean, the back of the phone might be a little zesty on that, but it is what it is. All right, let's see. Net worth, let's see. 2 billion versus 300 million. I mean, 4 billion versus 700 million. These cats, man, these is like unrealistic numbers, man. Like when you get $12 billion, like it's not even money anymore. It's just life. It's just life. Now, what is this? This is the type of shit you see in the Bronx. Here. This is why I be staying out of the Bronx because I don't want to see shit like this. This is the kind of shit that you see in the Bronx. All right, anyway, let's keep it moving. All right, Apple glasses, those are going to be coming soon. All right, so we'll do a little bit more. Let's go to YouTube. Now, from YouTube, if I want to watch a video, yo, bro, who seen the Dave Blunts? The Dave Blunts? Yeah, 50 Curtis Jackson don't really want no drama. Diddy pissed on your dirty baby mama. Yo, shout out to Dave Blunts, man. That song is kind of crazy. All right, let's go watch a YouTube video. All right, so we get some volume on this. Throw it in flex mode. This way if I want to. Skip to my videos.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Floss.
Watch some videos. Keep it moving. All right, we can hit play. Then, we do have picture-in-picture. Okay. Close it up. Picture-in-picture on the outer display. Okay, open this up full screen. Watch some videos like this. Bong, just like that. Okay. Keep it moving. And we'll do one more. Now, if y'all see that rainbow effect, that's me getting notifications. All right, let's take it over to Instagram and see what's going down on Instagram. All right, so we got Max. What's Max out here talking about?
You're going to get a kilogram of silver shipped.
Okay, this is probably some giveaway type shit.
If you could guess how much
if you could guess
in gold.
How much value in gold? I always guess from my fake account because you never know, I might win. You never know, I might come through and get a dub. Let's see, what Trump out here doing? Let's see, targeting Chicago's for the next federal takeover. All right, anything to take our minds off the Epstein files, bro. What's up with them Epstein files? All right, let me stop playing. What's up with them Epstein files? Oh, I'll leave some more folds right here in the background. Look, we got hold on, look, this is the Honor. Now, everybody asking about the Honor 5, we got that coming next week. This is the Honor Fold. Honor Fold looking just as juicy as the Vivo. Okay, looking about the same. And, of course, we got another one over here somewhere. We got this, look, Honor getting updates. Y'all see the Xiaomi. Xiaomi looking just as juicy, too, all right? Xiaomi looking good. these are all these candy bar style folds. All right, let's get back to this now. All right, what's this? The BMW X8. Now let's see. The 2026 X8 price is officially announced. That grill is that. I don't know how I feel about that grill. I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. Family show. You know what I'm saying? Speaking about, I don't hate it. Family show. All right, let's see. Let's keep it moving. All right, let's see. Rampage Jackson. He been out on the streets a lot. Z Fold 7. Now I'm trading this in tomorrow. That's why I took it out, my Z Fold 6. Now, if the Z Fold 7 came out with the same design as the Z Fold 6, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. But Samsung done changed it up. Look at this. Look at these outer displays, nice and bright. Okay, anyway, let's hop off, yo, bro. Hop off. Let's see. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, dancing right here. Okay. Let's see. Pro Tennis Star charging them in $1,000 deposit for dates after joining OnlyFans. Okay, OnlyFans detected, opinion rejected. That's how they say. Hold up. OnlyFans detected, opinion rejected. Father neglected. It is what it is, bro. All right, what's this? Let's see. Bro, nah. Nah. Let's see. We got the Supreme Clientele album. Okay, what's up? Calvin. All right, let's see. Got the boyfriend. Let's see. Man found his girlfriend's whole body count on her phone. Damn, yo. Now, damn, yo. She out here thotting it up. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Jay-Z never had a year like 50. Well, hey, it is what it is. Let's see. People didn't know that the Wu-Tang, like this dude is really a scientist. Listen to the words, man. Listen to the Jizz's album. If you don't think he's a scientist, listen to the Jizz's album. All right, let's see. Who this? LeBron? Comes together with his teammate's mom. Whoa, his teammate's mom? I don't know. Genie, you got to watch AI nowadays. You got to watch AI nowadays. Everything is AI. Let's take it over to the outer display. Now, this is how you like to do it. Like, I like to chill like this. You know what I'm saying? I like to scroll through. Then if I see something that looks promising, I'm going to say, okay, just like that. Okay, so this is how your Instagram is going to look. Just like that. Beautiful. All right, anyway. What watch is that? Let's see. Now, let's see. You do have the pinch to zoom for the watch. That's a nice rolly right there. A little snake and baguettes. I like that. That's kind of sick. That's kind of sick. Who seen Lil Nas X the other day running around in his drawers here? Now, personally, I know marketing when I see it. All right, that's marketing at its finest here. One thing about Lil Nas X, he know how to do some marketing. Hold up. Now, we could do TikTok. If I want to get maximum content, this is what you call maximum content. Okay, TikTok and Instagram at the same time. Just like that. When you got low attention span, you just go like this all day. Watch a smack, keep it moving. Okay? Watch some cheeks on one side, keep it moving. Boom, look at that. Swap, save the pair. I can save it just like that. And I'm exit out of that. Now, at any moment, when I need a little maximum content, press one button and get maximum content. You can swap saps just like that. Okay? Keep it moving. Anyway, let's go ahead and wrap this video up. Now, let's rank these. Let's wrap this video up. First, I would say this. On a scale of 1 to 10, look at can we do a one-hand flip with this too? Of course we can. Of course, one hand fold and unfold very easily. Okay? On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm giving the Vivo X Fold 5 a major go. And at $1,100, as Bob Barker would say, the price is right. You've seen it for yourself. This is why I like to do these RDA tests, because I want you to see how the phone is going to work with no editing, okay? I want y'all to see how the phone is going to work when you're using it. Now, y'all seeing no hiccups, no lag, no stutters, okay? 6,000 milliamp battery, got some water resistance on this. I mean, what more do you want? What more do you want? $1,100, okay? You can't go wrong. Now, how would I rank these? Now, as of right now, my fold rankings, number 1 on my list, Galaxy, okay? Number 2, believe it or not, man, number 2, I'm going to go with the Pixel for the display brightness and the software. All right, and not to mention, I like a big outer display. This phone is a little bit heavier and bigger, but this is number 2 on my list right now. Number 3, I'm gonna go Vivo. I'm gonna go Vivo over Honor. I'm gonna go Vivo over Honor right now, even though next week we got the Honor Magic 5, the Honor V5. All right, so I'll take Vivo over Honor right now. Of course, we got the Oppo. I got one somewhere laying around. This is my least favorite one, the Xiaomi. The Xiaomi is my least favorite one because for some reason, I don't know. You know, the photos wasn't that great in my opinion, even though, you know, upon retrospect, they do look kind of dope. Look at that food. Look at that shrimp right there. They do look kind of good. That's that shrimp right there. All right, Amaya busting down some corn on the cob. Look at Amaya. Amaya didn't like this photo, so maybe that's why I thought it was trash. I don't know. You know, I thought let's see the zoom test. It did pass the zoom test very easily, though. It did pass the zoom test very easily. I mean, the color tones to me looked a little off, but it is what it is. Anyway, so that's my rankings right here. But the number 1 phone, all right? If you got the money to spend, trust me when I tell you, if you got the money to spend, get yourself one of these Galaxy Z Fold 7s. This phone has the I can't put it down factor. When I start using this phone, I can look at it. All my apps, I haven't closed apps in a minute. This phone has no hiccups, no stutters, no lag. I haven't put this phone down. Let me see. Did I take any photos with this? No, I haven't took any photos with this one. Let me see. Let me go back to this one real quick. Real quick, y'all. We wrapping this up. Real quick. Yeah, the photos on this, you see the Galaxy photos did come out great, though. Don't get me wrong. Galaxy photos did come out pretty great. Look at that. The Galaxy AI, you know what I'm saying? But this is the best part about this phone. You see, on a Magic V Flip, all I got to do, let's exit out of all of this stuff. All right, all I got to do is, matter of fact, let's go to Google, right? Let's see what's going down on, okay, not now. Oh, that's a circle of search. On a Magic Flip. Okay, let's open this up in Samsung. And then, of course, let me just get this stuff out the way. Now, I know this is kind of big, pause. But I like it like that because I'm blind. I like it like that. Only goddamn notification. Hold on a second. Let me clear my notifications real quick. Hold on. Let me clear my notifications real quick. All right. Now, watch this. Of course, as soon as I clear it, I got to get a notification. All right, let's go back to, okay, on a Magic Flip. We'll open this up in Samsung. And then go to summarize. This is how I like to read my articles. This is one of the things that you're going to love about Galaxy phones. Okay? Look at that. A new camshell phone with impressive features, 5,000 mAh battery. I don't have to read none of these, long articles with all of these photos and ads and all of that. This right here. This is the total package right here. All right, look at this. You see on my home screen? Oh, I looked at it too fast. My home screen, you see I got music player. Music player right from the home screen. I got weather. I got apps. I can go straight to Instagram. Bong, just like that. I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Anyway, this is the Vivo X Fold 5. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this one. Shout out to everybody rocking with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Boxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with the new stream on Sundays. Y'all already know. Stream gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat boys allowed. Oh yeah. Special shout out to everybody following me on Snapchat. Flossy_Carter. That's where I'm at. And a special shout out to the notification squad. I'll see y'all in the comment section early. #salute. Oh yeah, one more thing. I almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes and picture me rolling. It's your boy Floss, I'm out. Deuces. Spock won the beam up. energize.
We're in a situation where everybody in the world uses technology. And if you're gonna buy some of that technology, you gotta understand certain things. Subscribe to Flossy Carter. He does reviews of all the latest technology. The iPhones, the iPads, the Galaxies, the Samsungs, whatever the fuck. The Beats by that doctor guy. And he puts his kitty cat in the videos too for you something to look at. You know, I'm an animal lover, so I like that shit. So make sure you hit the subscribe button to Flossy Carter on the YouTube, the follow button on the Instaface, and the like button on the Facelook. Because if you don't, we're gonna have a fucking problem here. A bad one. Now hit the fucking subscribe button.